ace is jacked. Got my bullets and diamonds and I ain't holding back. I'm all in. Yeah, I'm gonna kick it. Pocket rockets and take it. If you got what it takes, you can play high stakes. I'm all in. These ladies ain't ladies unless they your ladies. Put your hand on a monster, that's what it takes. And if you got what it takes, then you can play high stakes.
Previously on High Stakes Poker, Doyle Brunson asked Mike Matusow something we've all wondered about.
You ever give thanks to God for giving you such a wonderful voice, Mike?
I do.
Jamie Gold learned about playing on High Stakes Poker from maybe the best in Doyle Brunson. And a deal was made to let Gabe actually play.
If you let me go in the booth, I'll let you take my seat.
Will Gabe blow his bankroll this week? And how about Shiki and Matusow? Find out next on High Stakes Poker. I'm AJ Benza alongside a younger and better-looking Gabe Kaplan. Daniel Negreanu's here, who's taking over for Gabe while Gabe plays in our high-stakes game. Now, Daniel, do you have anything negative to say about Gabe's play so far?
I know you hate to hear it, but Gabe has been playing really well so far. He's made some plays that you just wouldn't expect.
Really? Well, now, rumor has it that you're going to get back into the game after tonight's show is over. Have you picked up anything that's going to kind of help you out when you get back out there?
Oh, absolutely. Mike is starting to get a little wilder. I think that Victor might be steaming and maybe Jamie as well, so I'm going to look to beat them up a little bit.
Now, what do you like more? Now, you like being in the booth or down at the table? What's better fun for you?
Well, obviously I like to play, but it's been fun hanging out with you, calling the action. I guess, ideally, I'd love to kind of do both. Sit at the table and get to see the whole card game.
Yeah, wishes for horses, pal. All right, let's get out to the table and see what's going on.
We'll see it on TV.
It was an excellent laydown.
What was it, Daniel? Remember
The straddle is still in place, and Daniel Lai is on the button.
Excellent laydown.
It's a $1,200 straddle, and it's up to William Chen, who folds.
Bill's been playing pretty tight.
Take a stab on it one time.
Here comes Mike. He's got what I call the rookie hand. It looks kind of good, but it's really not that good after all.
Pretend Mike tips.
I'd still play it, though.
Matusow calls 1,200 with his king-jack.
Now, Jamie's got the big Duke. Deuce 3 offsuit. Very few players would even think about playing this hand, but, you know, if you've watched Jamie before, you know he likes to play a lot of pots, and this one's connected, I guess, so maybe it has some value. I don't know, I guess.
Call calls.
Okay.
Queen 9 of clubs for Lai on the button.
All right, get in here, Sean.
All right.
Sean Shiki with 2 red 8s.
I'll do what these guys do. The oldest play in the book. When you raise, when you got nothing. Or when you raise the limpers.
He's delivering this raise with a speech here. That's a pretty big raise right there. Looking to just pick up the dead money in the pot already with 2 8s.
15,000 raise. How much you playing?
Well, it looks like unless Mike decides to blow up or anything crazy, that Shiki will likely pick up this pot with the raise.
60.
But you never know with Mike. He's like a walking time bomb, this guy.
I'm all in.
Oh, he's all in.
More like 80,
Unbelievable. Mike does this more than any human alive. Just, it's going to probably work this time because I don't think that Sean's going to make a call with 8s. Maybe he will. But man, is this kamikaze poker. You know, Mike continues to do this over and over. When he gets caught, he calls it a blow up. But it's as you've seen, it's part of his strategy to move all in before the flop a lot. And I don't like it. I don't think it's good poker. And I'm telling you that right now, Mike. It's not good poker. You want to stay in money, my friend? Stop it with these plays. How many times I got to tell you?
Man, Shiki looks pained.
It's a tough call for Sean here with 2 8s. He can't beat an overpair. And best case scenario is he's up against 2 overcards.
You got 10s with jacks or 9s.
No, he doesn't. But you're not calling anyway, Sean, I don't think.
Just because you were lost, you know what the hell you want to do before.
All right, so Mike gets away with it.
I just throw 100,000 in there with nothing.
You gotta have heart, baby. Good play.
You gotta have heart.
Good play. Doyle's saying good play.
Over with his 15 dimes. Tell him where the kitty game's down the street, boys.
I folded ace king. You gotta play me.
Of course, because you gotta have. Tell him, though. What do you gotta have?
Yeah, Sean tells the table he folded ace-king, but we know the real truth.
He's like the scarecrow. He's got a lot of heart. He just doesn't have any brains.
That's one thing I'll say about you in the World Series. You had a lot of heart. You gotta have heart.
Is the straddle still on?
Yeah.
Daniel was very impressed.
I started to straddle. Are we doing it for another round?
Yeah, I was real impressed with that play, Gabe.
Yeah, I mean,
It was kamikaze poker at
Heart.
its best.
Heart. You need heart, buddy. You gotta have heart, buddy.
Yeah. Hard heart this.
You have no heart. What? I knew you had ace king. That's why I showed you the king jack. So we'd have a better game, right, Doyle? If I had like,
Oh, you knew he had ace king, right?
I don't think he had ace king.
well, I mean the best he had. I don't think he had, but I mean, I probably had the best hand. To be honest with you.
I have the best hand.
He had ace
And the
king.
chatter about the previous hand continues.
He might have ace king.
That's my 12, isn't it? Oh.
Straddle is still on, and action is to Doyle, who folds, and now it's up to Mike the Heart. I mean, Mike the Mouth.
I forgot what I have, so I'm gonna call. I think I got
Mike
good.
calls. Jamie Gold calls with 10 of 5 of diamonds. Daniel Lai raises the 5,000 with 5-9 of spades.
Danny's doing a great job of picking up on weakness. He's raising, feeling that the two guys who limp can't call a raise. He doesn't have much of a hand, 9-5 suited.
Play over here.
He's not doing it based on the strength of his hand, that's for sure.
Action falls around to Jamie Gold, who makes a surprising call.
I made it right.
You know, calling here with a 10-5 of diamonds is a little bit loosey-goosey. He's out of position, and it's not a suited connector. It's kind of far apart, and he's out of position against Danny Alai, who's an excellent player. So even though Danny has the worst hand with 9-5, he's still the favorite to win this pot just by pure aggression.
You're awfully good, man.
Check. Well, thank you, Mike.
He won that last hand, didn't he?
That was a great play. Show some
It looks like Danny's going to bet.
He bets
You
8,000.
want to play a coin flip for all your money because you got no.
Okay, enough with the hard talk, Mike. Talking about hard, look at this. Jamie Gold is going to make the play. Jamie Gold is making the call here. You know what? And he's taking the play away from Danny because he's going to be afraid of what Jamie could have right here. And look at this. He's made the best hand anyway with 2 10s. But it's also a heart, so he's got to worry about that. You know, this is a very risky play that Jamie attempted here, and looks like it's going to pay off for him. Now he's taking the play away from Danny. And Danny's going to have to, I mean, what can he do here with 9 high? Unless he tries to get frisky again and rebluff.
This is an interesting hand here, by the way. Is a hand going on?
It's a good play here by Jamie Gold, as it turns out. See, the thing is, if you're going to play these garbage kind of hands, you're going to have to be able to play them well. And we're looking at 2 pretty garbage hands.
3 hearts, 2 kings.
I think Danny senses some weakness here.
Yeah.
He's been very good at reading weakness thus far. He does not believe Jamie has anything. Problem is, neither do you, Danny. Dude, you have 9 high. You have no heart. Okay, what's the holdup?
Danny folds.
See, now Jamie here is showing his hand like, look at me, I can play. But he had the best hand. Often when you're bluffing with the best hand.
I was planning on bluffing, but then I hit the 10.
Very strange.
It didn't have to be the best.
So you were running a bluff.
When do I get back in this game? This is getting juicy now.
I like when I run a bluff and get there. That's always a good bluff.
I don't think Gabe's going to want to leave.
Well, being the analyst for 2 years, you kind of wonder what it's going to be like out there playing, because nothing is really a substitute for how it actually is when you're sitting there and you don't know what everybody's hold cards are. Everybody's a genius when you see what the other players' hold cards are.
We're back at the South Point Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas for more of high-stakes poker.
Sean, these 15 belong to
Oh,
anybody?
brother.